loss at Cloud, 4-1 in league action, matched against a Colby Trojan team that comes in 7-2 on the season, 3-2 in the league. The Blue Dragons in a three-way tie for second place in the Jayhawk race, which has a long ways to go. By the time we're done, we'll have played 26 league games. Right now, everybody has played 5, and the Dragons at 4-1 share second with Coffeyville, a team that Hutchinson defeated a week ago on this floor, 87-62, and with Cali, a team that Hutchinson has not yet played. That trio of teams at 4-1, one game in back of league-leading Barton. The Cougars are 5-0. If you continue to look at the league standings, there are 3 other teams at 3-2, very much a picture of things. And one of those is visiting Colby, the Trojans at 3-2, along with Garden City. Hutchinson, by the way, will play at Garden on Saturday night. That'll be an 8 o'clock game for the Dragon men. And also at 3-2, Dodge, a team that Hutchinson will not meet until after the Christmas break. Seward and Indy are at 2-3, and then Butler, Pratt, Neosho, and Allen tied for the bottom spot in the league at 1-4. But as I said, this league race has a long, long ways to go. Colby coached by Rusty Grafel, and his brother Egan is one of the assistant coaches. They bring a high-scoring team to the sports arena, a team averaging 87 points a game. Blue Dragons averaging even more than that, Hutchinson averaging 93. 86.8 to 63.9, the scoring difference for Colby. They're winning by an average of 23 points a game. The Blue Dragons, well, they're winning by an average of 34. For the Colby Trojans, their 3 league wins have come at Allen by a score of 91-87. They got a good win at Independence, 74-71, and then defeated Dodge City 81-65. Their loss in the league, it was a tough one. They lost on their home floor to Cali by a score of 64-63. Blue Dragons have pretty much had their way. They've been running over just about everybody, but they did take that stumble at Concordia about 10 days ago as the Dragons dropped one in overtime there. Hutchinson at this stage of the season being led in scoring by J.J. Rhymes, the young man from Phoenix, Arizona, doing quite a job, averaging 19 on the season, but almost 22 in conference action. Devontae Bandu starting to get a little bit more healthy, and his scoring production now up to 14.4, 16 in league games. But the one I'm excited about, I think we are just starting to see what James Rojas is capable of doing for Hutchinson. He's coming off of a big effort in just about 19 minutes at Neosho. The other night, Glenn did that basketball game, and James Rojas has a chance to develop into a big-time player.
Yeah, he really does, and he's maybe going to get a chance to start tonight because Kai Mitchell has a high ankle sprain that he turned 2 games ago, so Kai will not see action tonight. So we'll see how much time that Rojas gets in there as well. More like a new will start, but Rojas will definitely get some time.
Well, one thing James has to learn to do, and that's play with minimizing the foul problems, because he has definitely been foul prone thus far. But when he can stay on the floor, he can do lots of outstanding things for a Blue Dragon basketball team that started the year ranked number 1 in the preseason poll. Now, we haven't had a junior college poll since that preseason poll. One will come out next week, and the Blue Dragons probably will no longer occupy the top spot because of that one loss. And there are 4 or 5 teams that haven't lost as yet. But the nice thing about junior college basketball, as we found out a year ago, it's all settled right here on this floor in March. Who's the best team in junior college basketball? And last season, for the 3rd time in the history of Hutchinson Community College, it was the Blue Dragons. Rusty Grafel played some basketball here.
Yeah, 2004, when he graduated from HCC, went to Fort Hays State, played 3 seasons for Fort Hays State, so he played for Chad Wentz here in 2004.
And his Colby Trojans are what I would term a dangerous team. This is a team that Hutchinson should be able to handle on this floor, but if you have a letdown, if the Dragons play some basketball where they're not doing a good job of sharing the rock, this could be a game that Hutchinson would have trouble winning. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. If this Hutchinson team is passing the ball well, if they're not worried about individual laurels, but rather about the team, it is going to take a heck of a basketball team to beat them.
Yeah, it really will. And I tell you what, Colby, though, probably is one of the better teams that Rusty has had for some time. They went into Independence and won a game down there. That's a tough place to go and get a win. They played Cali tough down there, and we lost in overtime at Barton to open a conference race. Rich Epter, fine broadcaster's been there for many, many years, said they easily could be undefeated.
So it'll be one of those games that should entertain a crowd that is growing in the sports arena tonight. If you're out driving around or if you're sitting at home with nothing to do, why not come to the sports arena? Lots of great seats available. And the caliber of basketball in this conference, as the number of out-of-staters has increased, is just getting better and better. This is high-quality basketball. Speaking of high quality, we want to promote a football game.
Yes.
We have one more left for the Blue Dragons. That's the Salt City Bowl, Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock kickoff. Hutchinson 7-4 against Eastern Arizona, also 7-4. Our broadcast of that game will start with countdown to kickoff at 12:30. And it is a big team from Thatcher, Arizona, coming in to test the Blue Dragons. 16 players on the roster, over 300 pounds.
Yeah, they came in last year and was able to get a last-second victory over Butler. And they've played the Blue Dragons before, so that had a tough Arizona, Utah area out there, that region out there. We have an agreement with that Western Athletic Football Conference out there for their, I think it's their third-place team. It was all year long. It was either snow or them, and it's a good football team coming in here. They're on a winning streak.
Yeah, they've won 5 of 6. The Blue Dragons can't match that, although they can match the season record. Hutchinson started 6-1, didn't finish particularly strong, but did get a nice win at Dodge City in the last game of the regular season. It'll be the first appearance by the Blue Dragons in the Salt City Bowl in the last 3 years. So it's good to see Hutchinson back in that bowl game. Our broadcast from Gowan Stadium again will start with countdown to kickoff at 12:30. Glenn will take the journey out west, where the Blue Dragon women and men will play at Garden City on Saturday night.
Always a tough place to go play.
Yeah, it is. Good teams out there. And then a busy week of basketball for the Blue Dragons next week. It is the last week of the regular season, 2017 version, I should say, as the Blue Dragons will be at Butler on Wednesday and will return here to face the only unbeaten team, at least currently unbeaten team in the league, Barton County, on Saturday night. So a lot of basketball, a lot of sports for HCC. We'll have high school basketball starting Tuesday, as the whole crew will make the trek down to Arc City, as Hutchinson coach Ted Webster, his first season at the helm of the Salthawks, will send his team to the floor at Arc City in the debut. Casey Stiggins and his Salthawk girls will be in the first game. So it's Hutchinson and Colby. We're going to take a 2-minute break, Glenn, as we play our national anthem here. We'll be back, though, in plenty of time to pick up the starting lineup.
We sure will. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. 662-3100.
Imagine for a moment the best deal ever on smartphones. Got it? I bet Next Tech Wireless has you beat. Now through the end of the year, get up to 5 smartphone lines, unlimited talk, text, and data for only $100. Whether 3 lines, 4, or 5, it's just $100. And the deals don't stop there. All smartphones are buy one, get one free. Unlimited holiday happiness. Certain restrictions apply.
Home and away with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWMU
Sports Arena. Let's get set for the starting lineups of the Colby Trojans. Here's Darren Dunn.
At guard, a 6-foot redshirt sophomore from Kansas City, Kansas, 0, Xavier Smith. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Bucyrus, Ohio, number 1, David Hall. At guard, a 5'10" freshman from Chicago, Illinois, number 2, Milton Wardlow. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Brampton, Ontario, Canada, number 20, Gabriel Jimfy. And at guard, a 6'4" redshirt freshman from Houston, Texas, number 31, Ty Dalton. The Trojans are 7-2, 3-2 in the Jayhawk Conference. Coached by Rusty Groffel in his 6th season, assisted by Egan Groffel.
Of course, Egan Groffel, the brother of Rusty Groffel, and I see Rusty's grandmother across the way. So they always.
They were always Blue Dragon fans,
Blue Dragon
but I bet
fans.
they're not tonight.
Nope, they're not. He came in a couple years ago and they got a big win. So Rusty's done a good job. Rusty's been there for some time now. I think this is his 6th season. And that's always a tough place to go play. That'll be coming up in January when I make the trip out there. It's a Sunday encounter. Actually, that might even be a February trip out there. I'm not sure about that. So, and next year, we'll be taking another trip on the Goodland. I say we, I say me. And we'll be heading out there.
You're going to scout out that part of the state as you'll be out there doing the high school tournament in January. The Salt Rock boys will play out there.
Yeah, in a black and orange.
Yep.
You betcha. So we'll be going out there and get to the Dragon lineup coming up here in just a little bit as you're showing the promo video here. If you just tuned in, Lady Dragons winners tonight, 90-46. By the way, Cali was defeated by Seward down at Cali, so that puts a loss on the Cali side and the women's side.
So there
tightens the race a little bit.
There are no unbeatens on the women's side.
Also, Barton held on and was able to get the win over Allen as well. A couple other scores we'll talk about coming up. Blue Dragon women will be on the road with the guys coming up on Saturday. So now let's get set for the men's introduction.
Now introducing the starting lineup for your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, number 10, Devontae Bentu. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, number 11, J.J. Rice. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 13, Rob Whitfield. At forward, a 6'8" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 14, Sal Nuhu. And at forward, a 6'7" freshman from Jamaica, New York, number 15, Raekwon Taylor.
Blue Dragon
The Blue Dragons are 8-1, 4-1 in the Jayhawk Conference. Coached by Steve Eck in his 9th season. Assisted by Jay Syriac, Reggie Freeman, and Dallas Comstock. Officials for tonight's matchup, Andrew Schmidt, Russ Eckert, and Chris Hill.
Well, as you pointed out, Glenn, the Blue Dragons will play tonight without Kai Mitchell, and they'll miss his rebounding and his bulk on the inside, but sidelined with an ankle problem.
Yeah, yes, I have to talk to him a little bit. He said a high ankle sprain happened in practice 2 days ago. He really needs to play, so hopefully he'll be able to get back in the lineup. He was a little frustrated at the O-show, as was J.J. Rhymes. They really defended Rhymes clear out on the exterior as well, so he was frustrated the whole game long. Bandu had a heck of a game. He was named KJCCC Player of the Week this week with his effort in the last 2 games.
You look out at these two teams and you see teams that are about the same size and the players are about the same build. We have a bunch of players built like greyhounds. There's a batch of athletes out there.
Exactly. Sal Nuhu will jump it up. Tip's going to be controlled by the Colby Trojans. Iampi comes up with a rebound, and Wardlow will have the ball out top. Now they work it over to Hall, and they'll work right to left as you watch on the Blue Dragon Sports Network. Glad to have you along on our video feed. The jumper up from outside, a three-pointer up and good by Hall.
That's just his second made three of the year.
20% three-point shooter coming in. He knocks down the three from outside. As a team, they shoot 26.6% from outside the arc. Bounce inside to J.J. Rhymes. His shot comes out on him. Nuhu with a rebound. Put back, not there. Tip to try again, not there. And this time, J.J. Rhymes tries to get to it. Last touch by Rhymes out of bounds. Blue Dragons will cough it up and give it back to the Colby Trojans.
Dragons got three very good looks at it. Couldn't get any of them to fall.
With the basketball will be Wardlow. Milton Wardlow will bring the basketball up. They go left side with it over to Ty Dalton. Dalton holds it high. He's out of Houston, Texas. Good-looking kid. He looks like a basketball player. Ball on the outer perimeter. No, work it back around again. Over on the near side. 8 on the shot clock now. A little dribble drive and a palming of the basketball as Wardlow kind of shifted gears on the left side, Rusty, and when he did, he palmed the basketball. You rarely see that call anymore, but it happened there.
Not very often.
So the Blue Dragons will bring it up. Whitfield into the forecourt. Transfer out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Ball goes over to Bandu. Here's Taylor. Feed down low. Nuhu drives inside. Head fakes. Goes up strong and scores it. Nice job by Nuhu. Good to see Sal get on track early on. 3-2 ball game. Colby with the lead by 1. Early action. 18:24 to go in his first half. Here's Hall. He drives in. They'll peel it back outside. Galpy back outside underneath. Jumper up. Rejected. Back into Hall's hands. He'll take baseline. Ball blocked by Nuhu, and they say his body bumped into him. In the act of shooting, will send Hall to the line.
A foul problem is a little more important for the Blue Dragons tonight with Kai Mitchell not available because of the ankle injury. Nobody in trouble yet. That's the first foul called in the game, but it's significant because it's on the Dragons' tallest player.
Here comes Rojas. Gets set to check into the ball game again. Right away, Rojas out of Jamestown, New York. Free throw toss is up and office mark no good on the miss by Hall. He'll shoot a second one. Sal Nuhu will check out with that one foul. Hall, an 81.3% free throw shooter on the year. Free throw second one's up and good. He has 4 points, and he has all 4 Trojans points at 4-2. The lead for the Colby Trojans. Whitfield, right side. Whitfield, outside of Rojas. Back to Rob Whitfield. Inside to J.J. Rhymes to Rojas. Shot too strong, not there. Rebound's going to be cleared out there by Dalton. Outside quickly. Jumper up, missing by the Colby Trojans as Wardlow threw one up quickly, and the Blue Dragons get the rebound. Hutchison, dribble drives. Engels, nice job. What a play by Whitfield. He was about to fall down and just acrobatically put it up and off the glass and good for 2, and the Dragons have tied it up at 4.
Got slapped on the drive to the basket, too. There's a stepping on the end line on Colby.
So Hutchison will have the ball. Whitfield just about slipped at the free throw line and was able to regain his balance and put it up off the glass. Good for 2. We're tied at 4 apiece. Whitfield right side to Rojas. James thinks about the jab step, goes back outside now to Rhymes. Over the left side, Whitfield, the bounce pass to Bandu. Bandu backs in against the opponent, follow away jumper, and he's fouled. It'll be a 2-shot foul coming for Devontae Bandu.
Foul is on Xavier Smith, and that's a shot you cannot block because it's a step-back jumper.
And 9% free throw shooter at the line. Again, he's out of Ontario, Canada. Brampton, Ontario, Canada. The free throw toss is up and good for Bandu. Started the year wearing number 2 and then picked up a new uniform, wears number 10. He and Whitfield both changed numbers 2 or 3 games into. Free throws up and into the season. Free throws up and good by Bandu. Dragons with the lead is 6-4 now. 3 minutes gone in this first half of play. Ball on the outside, Dalton. Between the legs, he'll take a left side, kicks away to the corner, thrown away. Bad pass by Ty Dalton. Goes by Ty. His original name or is James Ty Dalton. In out of Houston, ball comes up for the Blue Dragons. They'll whip it to Bandu, left side. Back outside, Whitfield to 3 ball on his way, rims off, no good. Rebound, Rojas, that's what he'll give you. Basket good on the putback. Got the board and the putback. I like the way he plays. Crashes the boards hard.
Soft touch on the follow.
It really was. 8-4 now. Hutchinson with the lead. Dalton back on the far side. Jumper up, missing. Ball came out on him, and the rebound's going to be cleared out for the Blue Dragons, and a foul on the floor in the backcourt. They're going to whistle it on, I think, on Dalton. Nope, check it's going to be on Wardlow. He'll pick up the personal. It'll be his first. Inbounding will be Bandu right in front of us. With 16:10 to go in this first half of play. Blue Dragons will bring it up. Right side, Rhymes. Over to Rojas, back to Rhymes. Rhymes drives in, drives on Wardlow, back on the outside. Taylor had it for a second. Bandu back outside. They'll swing it on the right side of Rhymes. Stutter steps, pulls it back between the leg dribble. Now he holds up. Over to Taylor. Taylor posts up in a low block. Get and go to Rhymes. Basket good and in one.
Pretty interior passing.
Taylor to Rhymes for 2 and the 1, and the foul, the harm. It's going to be called against Colby. Foul's going to go against Hall. That'll be his first. J.J. Rhymes at the foul stripe. Free throw toss is up and good. So Rhymes with 3.
The Dragons, Glenn, have scored 9 in a row.
Yep, they trailed it one time at
4-2.
4-2, and now have an 11-4 lead. Dribble drive, top side. Bowden blocking out of perimeter. Here's Hall. He'll gun it on his way. Rimming off on him. No good. Rebound cleared by Taylor. Boy, can he sky. And the Blue Dragons give it off. Here's Rob Whitfield. Inside to Taylor. He'll muscle it up. Can't get it done. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Dalton. Colby wants to bring it up. Ball slips out of the hands of Dalton. The rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Here comes the Blue Dragons. Back to Rhymes. Drives in. Left-handed up and good by Rhymes. Putting on a clinic. 5 points for Rhymes. The Dragons 13-4. That'll force the timeout. 15:02 to go in this first half of play. A good 5 minutes of basketball for the Blue Dragons. We'll take a full 1 minute break. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brandy Weems, family practitioner at Summit Healthcare. We offer the full spectrum of family practice services, including well child checks, chronic disease management, and in-office procedures. Summit Healthcare is committed to providing quality family medicine and walk-in care to patients of all ages. As a Hutchinson native, I am honored to return to this wonderful community where the inspiration for my medical journey began. Schedule your appointment with me, Dr. Weems, at Summit Healthcare today, 662-6000.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
About as good a start as the Blue Dragons could have dreamt of, as we're just 2 seconds shy of 5 minutes into the game, and Hutchinson on an 11-0 run to take a 13-4 lead.
Well, when you think about that, Hall hit that 3 early. They only got one under basket in that about 4 minutes and 15 seconds. You know, Colby trails it 13-4, but has the basketball after the timeout.
Colby was just one field goal.
Ball on the outside with it. Wardlow hands it off now to Young, Drew Young. Feed down the low blocks to Manuel. Marco Manuel had it for a second follow-away jumper. Won't go. Skying high for the rebound is J.J. Rhymes, and the Blue Dragons will bring it up. Here's Bandu on the left side. He'll pop the three and hit it. The big three by Bandu. And Bandu with 5. Is able to scorch the net from the outside left.
And it's a 14-0 run.
16-4, Hutchinson. Wardlow on the outside. Right in front of us is Young. Drew Young across to the top. Goes back over to Wardlow. Milton Wardlow will drive in. Down low and dumps it away. Shot up and good. Scoring is going to be Eagle. Eagle was able to get the basket up and in. That breaks a long drought. 16-6 now. Dragon lead is cut to 10. Ball on the left side. With it, Bandu. They're out on him now. Rob Whitfield over the right side, Rojas. Rojas dribble drives to the foul stripe, puts it up with the left hand and misses it. A rebound's going to be cleared out of there. Coming up with it will be Eagle.
Good looking move, everything but the result that he was looking for.
Quantavious Eagle with the rebound at the other end. Ball sails out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragons basketball. Last touch by Emmanuel out of bounds.
Josh Creech coming in for Hutch.
Yeah, Creech didn't see too much action against the O-Show. Kind of got buried in the bench. Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, his hometown. Comes in with a point per game average of 5.8 points per game for the freshman. 16-6, Blue Dragons. Whitfield to Bandu. Bandu isolates, thinks about it. Back out top now to Rojas. Over the right side of Whitfield. A lot of standing. Got to move, guys. Here it goes into Rhymes in the paint. Turnaround jumper, good.
How he does that turnaround and knows where the basket is. He does it magnificently and has 7.
Yep, 7. 7 of the 18 for Rhymes. Jumper up and good. Three-pointer up. Drew Young knocking it down.
Pretty shot. He can hit those. That's his 18th made 3 of the year.
Hayes, Kansas is his hometown. Knocked that one down. Wish it could have went either Thomas More Prep or to Hayes High. Ball on the outer perimeter. Bandu, what a net didn't even move, Rusty, on that one.
It was just a long two-pointer, but it was a beautiful shot. And Bandu has 7.
20-9, Blue Dragons up by 11. Here's Wardlow on the outside. Dribble penetrates, shifts gears, goes off the ball screen. Set by Eagle, back on the outside. Eagle has it, head fakes. Rojas out on him. Now they'll hand it away. Here's Young. Young gets it off again. Out on the top, wide open underneath. Shot not there, but a foul called on Rojas.
Goaltending.
Oh, they did call the goaltending, so.
I think they gave that basket
to
Eagle.
I think so, too. That'll be his second. Kuchek arguing about the goaltend.
Dragons slapped the backboard while the ball was up there, and that's why the goaltend.
20-11 your score. The lead is 9 for the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson basketball. Creech on the outside of Bandu. Bandu underneath the Rojas. He'll go up strong and draw the foul. Nice job by Rojas. Quick entry pass to him.
Does a nice job of posting up.
He gets big down in low blocks. Does a nice job, like you said. Rojas is a 6'7", 220. Foul's going to be called on Bull.
By the way, Moses Boy is 7'1".
That's how you pronounce it, Boy? Okay.
I think so.
We'll go with it. Free throws up and good by Rojas.
And what you get from Rojas is a lot of effort on the inside and a good free throw. Is it B-O-L or B-O-I?
It's a B-O-L in the program.
Okay,
so
we'll go with Bowl.
He's out of the Sudan. Rojas' second opportunity. This one's good.
Shoots better than 80%. When your big man shoots better than 80%, he is a huge plus.
Probably at 82 now. Is coming in 81.8. From day one, we said he shot well. There's the three-pointer put up by Smith, missing. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons.
Creech went high to grab it.
Bandu. Ball on the outside. They'll roll to the right. Shifting gears. There's Bandu. He'll float, shoot, miss. Rebound's going to be cleared away. Stolen away by Creech. Nice job with Creech as he snuck from behind. Got it away from the Colby Trojans. Pass at the other end. J.J. Rhymes. 24-11 Blue Dragons trying to extend this lead with 11:10 to go. We owe you immediate timeout. It'll come in about a minute. Ball on the outside to Young. Young outside to Smith. Xavier Smith out of Kansas City, Kansas. Drops the pass down the low box. Turnaround jumper won't go, but a foul's called. See, 2 shots coming away from the Blue Dragons. Picking up the personal is going to be Creech. That'll be his first. Josh always has that look on his face like, I did not do that.
Yeah, I think he gets up in the morning looking innocent.
And goes to bed at night the same way.
Yep.
At the line will be Giampi. Free throw toss is up and good by Giampi. Here's first point. He will shoot a second one. Giampi out of Canada as well. Actually out of Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Same town as the Blue Dragons Van Du's from. Hits both free throws. Which that's probably a big city, I would imagine. Ball on the outer perimeter. Zone defense now by the Colby Trojans. Feed inside Rojas. They'll kick it back outside. Creech with a rare 3. It won't go. Ran down by Young in the corner for the Colby Trojans. They'll bring it up. 24-13. Blue Dragons with the lead by 11. Ball stolen away by Creech as they try to go inside. They stole it right back. Nice job on a rebound by Dalton, and ball sails out of bounds to see whose basketball is going to be.
They're actually going to call over and back and give it to the Dragons.
So Hutchinson will have it. Van Du will be inbounding. And Rusty Grapples wants the explanation. Here comes Curtis Hollis for the first time into the ball game. Hollis out of Arlington, Texas, Mansfield High. J.J. Rhymes takes a break.
Yeah, his first breather of the game.
Ball comes in to Tyler Cotton, who's also in there. Wichita North High School, sophomore. Hollis, right side. Creech to Hollis, top side to Cotton. Knocked down 7 threes against Tabor JV. Cotton's shot doesn't go. Rebound going to be cleared out of there by the Colby Trojans. Into the forecourt, top side. 3-pointer on its way, not there. Rebound, no, by Colby. Wide open underneath. Shot rejected by the Blue Dragons on Dalton. That's got a block, and here comes Cotton with the basketball. And great looking stroke. Of course, he has that injured wrist. The jumper the other way, it rims off, no good. Creech goes high for the boards. Tell you what, young man can jump. Van Du with the orange shoes, which sometimes look a little blur out there. Ball top side. Hollis had it for a second. Back to Hollis after, and over to Cotton. Nuhu back in there as well. Hollis, he can shoot it from outside. Feed inside to Nuhu. The good ball movement. 3-ball Cotton. Oh, good one. 3-quarter from the corner left by Cotton. 29-13. Blue Dragons trying to blow this one out. We owe you immediate timeout with 9:02 to go right now. Hutchinson doing a good job. Here's Young with the 3. It rattles out, no good. Rebound cleared by the Blue Dragons, Van Du. He's playing well tonight. Van Du weaves his way in, drives in, shoots it up, misses it. Loose basketball picked up by Drew Young. Here comes Colby. Now it's pass right side to go to Dalton. He'll go in, blocked out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. They put it right off of the Blue Dragon player. Dalton out of bounds. It'll be immediate timeout. So with 8:41 to go in this first half of play, it's the Dragons 29, the Trojans 13. Rusty, we're off to the races so far tonight. We'll take a break. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Blue Dragons off to a great shooting start. 11 of their first 22 have gone down, including a couple of three-pointers. Colby, much colder, 4 of 16, 25% shooting. Although they, too, have a couple of threes. The Blue Dragons with a big lead early, 29-13, 8:41 till the halftime break.
Yeah, Bandu really playing well, and so are a couple other Blue Dragons as well. Rhymes getting a break on the bench right now. Saunuhu back out there. Creech, along with Tatakata, who just knocked down the three. Top of the key with the Blue Dragons. Rhymes back in there.
Still the zone.
Three ball by Hollis. Got it. Curtis Hollis rings the bell from outside. 32-13, Blue Dragons. Barton off to a good start at Allen, leading at 16-8 with 11:41 to go in the first half. Undefeated Cougars.
That game actually is at Barton.
Is it? Okay,
yeah.
Yes, it is at Barton. Go down the other way of the turnover. Blue Dragons had the basketball. They turn it over. Colby will bring it up. Here's Smith. He'll drive in. He'll kick it on the outside. Here's Dalton from outside. Hits the three ball. Ty Dalton with his first points. 32-16. Blue Dragons lead is cut a little bit. Nice crowd on hand tonight for this Wednesday night. Join some basketball action here at the Sports Arena. Bounce pass goes to Hollis. And Traveling will go against Hollis turnover. 7:37 remaining to go in this first half of play. Dragons 32, Trojans 16. Just tuned in to the Lady Dragons winners tonight, 90-46.
Their fourth win in a row.
Yep.
Here's a steal.
Here's a steal. Hollis will bring it up. He'll go for the jam. Two-hand jam's up and good. I like that. He didn't go for showtime or anything. He just laid it up and in.
Just make sure of it.
34-16. Hollis now with 5 points to his credit. Dragons lead it. Left side, Hall. Ty Dalton. Off the ball screen, back to Hall. He'll dribble, penetrate, takes it in strong. Loose basketball picked up by the Blue Dragons. Long pass to Hollis. Now Hollis came from out of bounds. Referee caught him over there. Not much. He must have stepped on the out of bound line. You got to secure your place in the court. And it'll be a turnover.
Just the fourth for Hutchinson. 8 for Colby.
34-16, Blue Dragons. Colby Smith will bring it up, and also out there with it is Wardlow. Wardlow comes up with it, takes it to the left, dribble, penetrates to the right side, into the paint. Creech and foul called. Creech will pick up the personal more than likely. So Creech will pick up the personal. It'll be his second. The substitute Taylor will come into the lineup and take the place of Josh Creech.
Still has that same innocent expression.
Inbounding left side will be Dalton for the Colby Trojans. They'll wheel it in. They get it to Eagle. He'll drive down low underneath. Goes up, puts it up and in. Nice job as he isolated. He has 6 and leads Colby in scoring with 6. 6:26 to go in this first half. Bandu will return in. Go to the scorer's table to check in. Here's Hollis, the lob down to Taylor. Taylor trying to volleyball it up, keeps it alive. It's out Nuhu, basket good by Nuhu. Kind of floated through the midair. Long pass to Hall. He'll dump it down and good. Hall now with 6. 36-20. Blue Dragons will beat down the court.
Coach Eck does not like that.
Got the long outlet. Rojas will return into the lineup. More than likely for Nuhu. Pass comes in. There's Nuhu, drives in, and will be fouled, and will shoot free throws. Sal Nuhu at the foul stripe.
Second foul of the game.
Eagle picks up the personal.
Eagle.
It'll be his first.
Okay. I was looking at the previous foul.
Free throw toss by Nuhu is good. Sal's first trip to the line tonight.
5 points for Sal. He's contributed in a nice way here early.
Curtis Hollis checks out of the contest. Nice few minutes for Curtis in there. Back in is Whitfield. And now Rojas returns and will check back in, more than likely for Nuhu. Free throws up and good by Nuhu. So Sal with some good minutes, 6 points for his effort. We'll check out. Colby Trojans will bring the basketball up. Woodlow rolls left with it, back out high now to Hall. He can shoot the three-pointer. Feeds down the low blocks to Eagle. Eagle works down low. Shot up missing. Battle rebound comes up with it, and it's going to be Hall. They'll get a fresh 30.
Great rebound.
Nice offensive board. Woodlow on the outside now. Bodian, with the ball on the outside. Here's Woodlow. Kicks the corner right. Dalton steps up, back outside. Woodlow will gun it on his way. Rims off, no good. Rojas trying to keep it alive, trying to get to it. Colby throws it away and be retained, though, by the Colby Trojans as the Blue Dragons touched it.
Colby becoming noticeably more aggressive on the offensive glass the last two trips.
Here comes the inbound. Get it into Wardlow. Ball on the outside. Dalton shifts gears, takes it down low. Nice layup.
Pretty shot.
You betcha. 5 points for him. Did a nice job of just putting it off the glass with a nice touch on it. 4:49 to go in the half now. Blue Dragons 38-22. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touched off of Rojas. It'll be Colby's basketball.
Tough pass. Rojas fronted and had a player on the back. Tried to lob it to him. That's a low percentage pass from the wing.
Coach Eck really on one of the officials. Ball on the outside with it. Wardlow comes into Hall. Dribble penetration right side. Hall puts it up, misses it. Taylor rips the ball down. Blue Dragons have it. They'll kick a no-look pass to the right to Rhymes. Try to go back to the Blue Dragon. Rojas couldn't handle it. Out of bounds at Sales. Well, Taylor went high for that rebound. I like the way he jumps.
There's a batch of athletes on this floor. A batch of them.
Wardlow on the outside. Sets up on the drive on the outside. Rolls to his right side. Holds up. Ball kicked on the outside to Eagle. They'll go left side, and an offensive foul is going to be called. I think they got on Eagle. If it is, it's his second.
JJ drawing the charge.
4:03 remaining to go in this.
And it is on Eagle.
On this first half of play. Don't forget Dragon Talk coming up with Steve Eck on Monday night, 6 to 6:30, and then John Onges' Dragon Talk from AJ Sports Grill in the alley. There's a drive by Whitfield's up and good. 7 to 7:30. Whitfield with a quick basket. 40-22 Blue Dragons. Shot the other way, not there. Rebound Taylor. Gives it off to Whitfield. Whitfield, alley-oop underneath. Rebound by Rojas. He goes up strong, can't get it. Ball comes out to Taylor. He'll go down low, put it up and draw the foul. Boy, a lot of action down at that west end, Rusty. Blue Dragons got the ball down, and J.J. Rhymes had a chance, so did Rojas, and finally going to the line will be Taylor.
Both teams playing with a lot of effort. A lot of effort.
Requan Taylor out of Jamaica, New York.
Been very quiet, hasn't scored. Can remedy that right here.
3:37 remaining to go in this first half of play. Free throw by the Blue Dragons. Taylor's up and good. His point now 1. Indy on top of Butler early. 9:40 to go in the first. 20 to 14. That's at Butler.
Butler's off to a very slow start in the league, 1-4.
But a very dangerous team, as we know, especially at Butler. Free throw missing by Taylor, and the rebound's going to be cleared out by the Colby Trojans. 41-22, Blue Dragons doubling up the Colby Trojans. Ball blocked, nice job of the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson has it. Here comes Bandu. He'll shift gears, takes it inside, bounce pass down low underneath the Rojas. It's rejected. Actually went right into the hands of the Blue Dragons. Rise, but baseline violation.
Yep.
3:20 to go in the half. 41-22, Blue Dragons. He'll shift gears, ball on the outside now, Wardlow. He'll jump and block by the Blue Dragons. Nice job by Rhymes to get up on it. Here's Rob Whitfield, left side to go to Bandu. Bandu shifts gears, pulls it back, wide open three, takes a look, off his mark, no good. Rebound fought for, loose basketball on the floor. Picked up by the Colby Trojans. 2 Dragons at the other end, and finally here comes Colby, and a foul's called. 2 shots coming the way of the Trojans. Now Rojas will pick up his first. That'll be his first personal foul. Nice hustle by Rojas. Several minutes without the foul. That's good to see. He kind of hit a period of about 2-3 games that he was just prone for fouling.
Longer than that.
Yeah, free throw toss.
By Bodian?
Yeah, Bodian. Craig Bodian.
First of 2 is good.
Chicago, Illinois. Shoot the second one. You let your hair grow out like that, Rusty. You know that? Free throw toss up and good. 3
For
points.
me to grow out my hair like that would take approximately a decade.
Bodian with a couple of points now. And it's 41-24. Dragon lead is cut a little bit.
And it wouldn't look nearly as good on me as it does on Bodian.
2:43 remaining to go in the half. Outside Taylor, top of the key, holds that pivot foot down, goes to Bandu. He was really hot early. Bandu right side, Taylor to Rojas. He'll back in against Hall. Goes up with the left hand, scores it. 6 points for Rojas.
Yeah, having a nice first half.
43-24, Hutchinson with 2:13 to go. Good first half for Hutchinson. Blue Dragons averaged 95.3 points per ball game compared to Colby's at 86.8.
Dragon defense has impressed me every bit as much as their offense.
Ball on the right side, jumper up and on its way, rimming off on a missed shot put up by Matthews. Eric Matthews knew. Here it goes, showtime to Rojas. He'll put it up and in. And the timeout's going to be taken by Colby with 1:45 to go. 45-24 Blue Dragons. Is it a full or a partial? I think it's going to be a full 1-minute break. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Well, it was just a week ago that unbeaten Coffeyville came into the sports arena. We expected a heck of a game, but the Blue Dragons had other ideas and led 48-24 at halftime en route to a 35-point win. It isn't 48-24, but it's not far from it in this one, 45-24. This is a good Colby team, and the Dragons have impressed offensively and defensively.
Yeah, their defense has really been playing well, as you indicated earlier on. With the ball on the outside now, Wardlow kicks it back on the outer perimeter. Put it in the hands now. Carmichael is in there, Christian Carmichael. Carmichael popped the three. It's off, no good. Rebound, Blue Dragons. Hollis back in there, got the rebound, left side of Rhymes. Rhymes spin move, goes up, stripped from him. Hollis comes up with it, hands it off to Rhymes underneath, goes up strong, loose basketball. Curtis Hollis puts back good. Hollis with the basket. 47-24, Blue Dragons with 1:05 to go in this first half of play. Here's Woodlow. He'll gun it on its way. Off its mark, no good. Rebound clear for the Blue Dragons. They put it off, but Taylor puts it off of the Trojans, but they say nope, it's off of him.
He tried to get it off the back of a Trojan, and he just got out of the way in time.
Kid's a good kid. I really like Raekwon. The ball comes outside. Carmichael touched it for a second outside Young. Drew Young, shot won't go. Skying high for the rebound is going to be Bandu. Blue Dragons will bring it up with 45 ticks left before intermission. Bandu to Hollis. Hollis on the outside. Curtis Hollis showing just signs that he could be pretty doggone good himself. Feed down low to Rojas. Jump ball. Yes, it will be. Possession here will be the Blue Dragons. So Hutchinson with 31.6 to go will have the basketball. And 15 on the shot clock now. Bandu to trigger the inbounds pass. Left side baseline. Bounce comes into Rojas. Down low. Ball just simply bounced out of bounds off of Rojas. Salnuhu will check in. Colby will bring the basketball up.
And they'll take the last shot of the first half.
They're going to take their time. 18 seconds. Now it's down to 17. The drive by Wardlow, blocking the outside to Young. He'll gut it on his way. Foul after the shot. This one's going to be on Rojas.
Rojas got up in the air, and Young jumped into him, threw up a shot. He'll get 3 free throws.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 for Rojas. That's a tough one. Nuhu will come in.
Well, Rojas showing us that he can really fly, but you can't play defense when you're in the air.
Well, I also think Coach Eck was trying to get Nuhu into the lineup earlier. And to save those fouls, free throw by Young is up and good. Young with his 4th point of the night. He'll shoot 2 more.
Smart play by Young. He knew it was all he had to do was throw something up.
Toss, the second one won't go. He'll shoot the 3rd one. 47-25 Blue Dragons with 10.5 to go. Young, surprisingly, is a 37.5% free throw shooter.
Yeah, he's a good 3-point shooter, not very good. That's a small sample. These are
true. You're right.
He hadn't had many free throws. Missed 2 of them, though.
Yep, missed 2 of them. The Blue Dragons, Curtis Hollis gets the rebound, 7 seconds. Here comes Bandu. He'll roll on the outside. Well, underneath it goes to Taylor, trying to go up strong. He will. Got the basket. Right at the buzzer, the Blue Dragons. Taylor finishes with 3 points in the first half of play. 49-25. Rusty talked about last week. It was 48-24 at halftime. 49-25 is your halftime score here. And the Blue Dragons head to the restroom. A happy bunch of Dragons. We're going to take a quick 2-minute timeout. Check the Medicine Shop in-game capsule brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main, the Medicine Shop. Your pharmacy for all your needs. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
It could be you just woke up feeling way too yucky, or one of your kids gets really scuffed up while playing. Whatever the reason, you might need same-day medical care. You'll really appreciate the Prairie Star Walk-In Clinic. We're concerned about your well-being, whether you have insurance or not. Welcome to the responsive care you deserve at Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
It's not always easy to find the perfect gift for everyone on your list, but Jim's Water & Woods has some pretty perfect gift ideas for you to consider, like their Eno hammocks, chairs, backpacks, totes, blankets, and more, all made from lightweight material but so durable. Of course, the Brio fire pit would make anyone happy. And why? No smoke. At Jim's, you can choose from grills, smokers, and accessories, and if you really want to impress, a hot spring spa. Let this be a Jim's Water & Woods kind of Christmas, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
Well, Blue Dragons with a nice 49-25 lead at intermission. As the Blue Dragons jumped out after trailing early in the contest, took the big lead, took control of this one, played both well offensively and defensively. It's time at a medicine shop. In-game capsule brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main, the medicine shop. And I'll tell you what, if you don't go there and take your pharmaceuticals there, as you should, right?
Well, one thing you need to do if you on Medicare is take care of your Part D insurance. Time is running out. You have until December 7th to look at making a change. And one of the things that a wise person would do is to take advantage of a free offer at the medicine shop. All you need to do is take them a list of the medications from the preceding year. They'll look at all the plans out there, give you the 3 best plans that they can find in terms of your particular prescriptions. You can make the pick. But you'll know that you're spending your money wisely, that there aren't any plans out there that are better. A lot of reasons to really like the medicine shop, and I've really liked it for almost 20 years. For the Blue Dragons, a very good half of basketball. They say there's never been a perfect half of basketball played, but the Blue Dragons were pretty doggone good in this one. 56% from the field in the first half, and they hold a team that averages 87 points a game to just 25 in the game's first 20 minutes. For the Blue Dragons in the first half, a couple of players with 9 points each, Devontae Bandu and J.J. Rhymes. 8 points for James Rojas, who just gets better and better. Rojas does have a couple of fouls. Scoring 7 was Curtis Hollis. 6 points for Sal Nuhu. 4 points for Rob Whitfield. 3 for Raekwon Taylor. And 3 points for Tyler Cotton. For the Colby Trojans in the game's first half, 6 points for David Hall and for Quintavious Eagle. Scoring 5 was Ty Dalton. Drew Young contributed 4. Those came early in the game. Then 2 points for Craig Bodian and 2 points for Gabriel Giamfi. Blue Dragons, as I told you, 19 of 34, 56% from the field, 8 of 31. Colby, 26% shooting. Dragons made 3 of 7 3-point attempts. 3 of 10 went down for Colby. Hutchinson, 9 free throws in the first half. They cashed 8. Colby was 6 of 8. And the Blue Dragons, a good rebounding team with a 10-point bulge in that category at halftime. 25 rebounds to 15. We don't talk about it a lot, but one reason for the Blue Dragons' success this year is the fact that they are a tremendous rebounding team. Average 19 more rebounds per game than the opposition. And they're on their way at halftime toward doing that once again. 25-15, the rebounding. Turnovers, Hutchinson had 8, and Colby had 10. Blue Dragons with a big lead, 49-25, as they try to improve to 9-1 on the year and move to 5-1 in the league and stay right on the heels of the Barton Cougars, the only unbeaten team in the league. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with lots more from halftime at Sam Butterfield Court in the Hutchinson Sports Arena. Back in 2.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Have you ever been unable to drive due to a short-term injury like a broken bone or some prescription medication? What you may not know is that under those circumstances, you could be granted temporary access to Reno County Area Specialized Transportation Services. Our CAT is first come, first served, safe, affordable public transportation that's here to help. Call 694-2913 for information.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics.
Little Blue Dragons lead at 49-25 at halftime. Glenn Grunwald along with Rusty Hills. Glad to have you along on the Blue Dragon Sports Network as well as on Country 102.9 and Hutchinson's Country Station, KHUT in Hutchinson, as well as KWBW, where Hutchinson comes to talk, 1450 AM as well as 98.5 FM. Historical numbers, the Blue Dragons with 1,759 wins against 585 losses, number one in NJCAA history in wins. And Coach Eck with 239 wins, only 20 away from Charles Shesher, who is the all-time leading wins in coaching history from 1930 to 1957 with 259 wins. Steve Eck in 9 years with 239 wins. Gary Bargains in third place with 199. Just tells you how successful Steve has been. Gary, it took him about 8 years to get to the 199 mark. And Steve, from 2009 to the present, 239 wins, only 20 away. Has a chance to do it in this season, Rusty. But we need a little break and maybe get back to the national tournament to be able to do that. This one is going to be a different kind of season comparatively. And the Blue Dragons are all off and running on this one. We talked about the fact that how this should be a good ball game. I still think it had the capability of being, but the Blue Dragons played very, very well in that first half of play.
Write it down. When the Dragons are sharing the basketball, when they're motivated defensively, this is a team that can play exceptional basketball at both ends of the court. This team might be better defensively than the national championship team from a year ago. I don't think this team is as good yet on the inside as the national championship team, but it is still November. This is a team that is going to represent Hutchinson Community College very, very well, and I have a feeling that they might play a long time in March.
We will see. I'm checking some of the scores right now in the men's play. 1:11 to go in the first half of play. Indy leading at Butler over the Grizzlies, 35-32. Allen at the start of the second half leading the Barton Cougars, 36-32. But Barton showed that they are really a second half team this year. So we'll see if
that would be huge.
That would be huge.
Barton's the only team in the league without a loss.
And I'll try to run down some other scores when I get the opportunity. Seward leading Cali. This is at Seward, 22-14 with 5 minutes to go in the first half of play.
Well, we know how tough Seward can be. The Blue Dragons have a win that they got out in Liberal. And I tell you what, by the time the year's over, wins in places like the Greenhouse are going to be mighty valuable.
Let's talk about football a little bit. Salt City Bowl. Blue Dragons finally back in it after a 2-year absence. They take on the Gila Monsters out of eastern Arizona. You were talking to me about 16 players over 300 pounds in size. They're huge on the Gila Monster team.
You know, they have a banquet, a bowl banquet on Friday night, and each team has their own banquet. I would suggest sending a disproportionate amount of food to eastern Arizona because they do have a huge football team. When you're asking what kind of a team Eastern Arizona is, they just run it and run it and run it. They have a bunch of good backs, and obviously they have some very big offensive linemen. They only threw 50 passes all season long. That's an amazingly small number for a junior college football team. But they run it with effectiveness, and they're on a hot streak. They've won 5 of their last 6 games. The Blue Dragons will be challenged, but it's a Hutchinson team that has an identical 7-4 record. A Hutchinson team that got a win in the last game of the season at Dodge City, 27-6. So Hutch will have a little bit of momentum going into that game as well. We've had some Salt City Bowls on some really, really tough weather days, but we're actually supposed to get a break on this one. Last forecast I looked at had temperatures in the high 50s and not a whole lot of wind on Saturday afternoon. So as Randy McKay roams the sidelines doing your job of sideline reports, he's going to get a beautiful day.
He's going to have the best Saturday we've ever had for the Salt City Bowl, and he says he knows. He ordered it up, I guess. I don't know.
I'm always amazed at the talents, the skills that the people at Eagle have. And Randy evidently can control the weather. It's pretty impressive.
I think so, too. I don't know.
He's looking at me disbelievingly like I can't believe what you're saying and I can't hear it anyway.
Plus, you can't hear it anyway, so that makes a big difference. So let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll set the stage for the second half of play. Blue Dragons lead at 49-25. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Imagine for a moment the best deal ever on smartphones. Got it? I bet Next Tech Wireless has you beat. Now through the end of the year, get up to 5 smartphone lines, unlimited talk, text, and data for only $100. Whether 3 lines, 4, or 5, it's just $100. And the deals don't stop there. All smartphones are buy one, get one free. Say hello to unlimited gifting, unlimited data, and unlimited holiday happiness. Certain restrictions apply. Merry Christmas from Next Tech Wireless.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Hi, I'm Ken Hyman, General Manager of Midwest Superstore in Hutchinson. We're proud to be a sponsor of HCC Sports. You have choices when it comes to your vehicle purchases, and a better way is more than a slogan. Any new or select pre-owned purchase comes with our Advantage Rewards benefits. That includes complimentary car washes with every service visit, a loaner car with any major service, including oil changes and tire rotations. A better way also means no high-pressure sales tactics. Everyone has deals, but do they take care of you after the sale? Visit us at MidwestSuperstore.com and go Blue Dragons.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
Great balanced scoring for the Blue Dragons in that first half. Outstanding defense and a 24-point lead as we start the second half. We always talk about how hard it is to put 2 great halves together. Let's see if the Blue Dragons can do it in this one, because I at least would rate the first half as a great half.
Boy, it really was. Great shooting by the Blue Dragons. Good energy. That's the best way for me to describe it. Just good energy all around. Rojas came in and did a good job, and the Blue Dragons will go with their same starting 5. Nuhu along with Rhymes, as well as Taylor, Whitfield, and the Blue Dragons Bandu. Feed down low underneath, shot up and good. Nice job off the wheel, rolling that in. There's Dalton. Dalton with the nice basket. He has 7 points now.
Good player.
49-27, Blue Dragons. Colby the first to strike, just as he did in the first half of play. Ball on the outside. Bounce pass comes down low to Taylor. Ball slips away from him. He's trying to get it back. Colby took it away. Nice job by Eagle to come away with the basketball. Ball on the outside. That's Wardlow. Wardlow gets it off Dribble drive inside, basket good. Bodian was able to score it. 4 points for him, and 4-0 lead now to start the second half by Colby. Blue Dragons lead it to 49-29.
There's another bad
pass. Here's a steal. Dalton layup up and good. And the timeout's going to be taken. Blue Dragons with a slow start gave up 6 unanswered points to start this half. Lead is still 49-31. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Solthawks from Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Coach Ed not liking a bit what he's seen in the first minute of the second half. Changes his guards. Tyler Cotton in there now, Whitfield out. And the Dragons, who've been outscored 6-0 to start the second half. See if they can get something going.
You betcha. Van Dew to Cotton. Cotton on the outside. Here's J.J. Rimes. He'll knife inside, puts it up and scores it. J.J. makes it look so doggone easy. He had 9 points the first half, 11 for the ball game now. Just puts it up with that left hand. Of course, he is left-handed. To drive down low, basket up and good. Dalton's came out, scored 6 points. 6 of the 8 points that Colby scored has all been Dalton.
And they're 4 of 4 shooting to open the second half.
Van Dew on the outside. 18:06 to go in the ball game. Van Dew to Cotton. Cotton that flashes outside. There's a drive by Nuhu and a foul called. Is he in the act of shooting, or are they going to say it's on the floor?
I think he was in the act of shooting.
Chris Hall on the call.
Quentin Eagle, the foul, his third.
Yep, for 3. Inbound shooting free throws will be Sal Nuhu. At the line will be Nuhu. Coaching staff of the Blue Dragons telling the referee that they're being held in the low blocks. J.J. Rimes getting instructions from Jay Syriac. Free throw toss is up and good by Sal Nuhu. Nuhu with a good game so far.
Yeah, remember how bad a free thrower he was at the start of the year last year? He's just gotten better and better.
All right, if he misses this one, you're in big trouble. But you're right. Last year he was throwing up bricks. He's worked on it hard in the off season, and he nails that one right there.
Am I okay now?
Yeah, okay. He's 4 out of 4 for this game. But you're right. He has worked on that hard in the off season. Sal Nuhu's a good kid. Now the Bronx, New York, also known as a good goat milker as well. To drive down the low blocks, they got Nuhu up off his feet, and the foul's going to be called against Nuhu. Hall should shoot free throws.
Kids who can jump like to show off that talent, but you cannot play defense when you're in the air. You can't adjust to anything.
Sal Nuhu just picked up his second. Steve Eck has not made a move yet to, of course, they're missing Kai Mitchell tonight with the ankle injury. Free throw toss is up and good by Hall. Hall first point of the second half. He will shoot a second one for Hall. Free throw toss is up and good.
Nice start to the second half by Colby, but they still trail by 18.
53-35 Hutchinson. Tyler Cotton. 17 and a half to go. Flashes right side now to Van Dew. Van Dew takes the dribble, gives it off to Taylor on the top. Raquan goes over to Cotton inside to Rimes. Goes up strong, goes up, gets the rebound. Put back not there, but a foul call. Rimes goes down hard. See if he's okay or not. He's really battling against Dalton.
I'll tell you what, he can go up twice quicker than most people. How many times have we seen him get the rebound of his own missed shot?
Ty Dalton picks up the personal. J.J. Rimes at the foul stripe. Shadow Mountain High School. Free throw shot is up and good. 3 points on the second half so far. 12 for the ball game. He'll shoot a second one, actually 13.
12.
Okay, they're off wrong on the board then. Free throws up and good. So Hutchinson leads it now 55-35. Dribble penetration. They'll dump it down low underneath. Head fake. Shot up and not there. Rebound putback is there by the Colby Trojans. Odion was put it back up and in for 2 points for him.
Colby's playing harder right now than the Dragons.
They're eating into that lead a little bit. 55-37 is still okay. To drive down low by Cotton, basket good. Quick, explosive move. Cotton with his second basket. He has 5. The alley-oop the other way. This time, J.J. Rhymes knocked it away out of bounds. And they say last touched off of Colby as he did not get to it. So it was not off of J.J. 16:44 remaining to go in the second half. Taylor checks out of the contest. Back in for the Blue Dragons will be Rojas. Ball on the outside, Rhymes. The flash to the Nuhu. He'll lean against Hall. Knocked away out of bounds. Took it down on low blocks. Nice job by Sal Nuhu.
Nuhu still puts it on the floor too much for my taste in traffic inside.
No, Rojas turns it over on the far side. Kind of mishandled it and then dribbled it on the sideline. You're right. He does put it on those drives.
His inclination is to put it on the floor. I like to see him just take the step to the basket and put it up.
Wardlow. Ball taken away. Blue Dragons. Van Du. He'll sprint dribble it out. Puts it up with a thunderous dunk. Van Du for 2. Boy, can he jump. 59-37 Blue Dragons. Ball on the outside to Hall. He'll knife inside. Ball blocked by Rojas. Nuhu gets it back and then loses it out of bounds. Good hustle by Rojas. Sal just couldn't handle it at the other end. Here comes the inbound from the Colby Trojans. Ty Dalton triggers it. Kicks it back to
steal.
There's a steal. Blue Dragons, Sal Nuhu will go up. Can't get it done, but a foul called. Foul's going to go against Hall. That'll be his second. Any active shooting, it should be Nuhu to the free throw line. Coach Eck's going to have a quick word with him. So Sal Nuhu at the line with 15:48 to go in the second half of play. Blue Dragons have weathered this first 5 minutes just about with a 59-37 lead, but Colby, like you said, has been playing better. It was 49-25 at halftime. Free throw toss is up and good by Sal Nuhu. Sal will shoot a second one. Forget to join myself and Steve Eck on Monday nights for Dragon Talk at 6 o'clock. Free throw toss is up and good.
He is 6 of 6 at the line.
Shooting well tonight with a couple other baskets. 10 points total for Sal Nuhu. And then John Onges and myself will be at AJ Sports Bar at 7 o'clock, 7 to 7:30 at the Sports Grill. There's a travel call against the Colby Trojans turnover. And back into the Colby lineup now. Drew Young will check in. He'll check into the lineup. Blue Dragons will have the basketball. Tyler Cotton will bring it up. Whitfield will get set to check in. Bounce pass, low blocks underneath. Going up strong is J.J. Rhymes. Putback basket not there. And as Rojas got the putback, when the ball sails out of bounds, it'll be Colby basketball. So Colby will have the basketball with 15:19 to go, trailing at 31-27. They scored 12 points in this first 5 minutes of the second half. Shifting gears, dumping it down low, basket good. Chiampi is able to score it. It's his fourth point of the contest. Three-pointer by Van Du, rims off, no good. Rebound cleared away by Colby. Colby will set it up on the left wing. Bounce pass comes into Hall, back to Young. Drew Young across the top into the paint, gets caught with a travel. Took one too many steps.
At least
yes,
one.
at least one. He's one wide and then called a foul. So it only took 2 steps. And Rusty Groffles is also questioning the call. Tyler Cotton gets that zone. Bandu to Cotton left. 3-pointer by Cotton on its way, rimming good. Shooters roll. What a touch by the young man out of Wichita North High School. 8 points for him. I mean, that ball was all but supposed to come off, and it didn't.
Second made 3 of the game for Cotton. Blue Dragons on top at 25.
Nearing the 14-minute mark of this second half. Dribble drive, left side. Wardlow takes it down low. Ball comes back outside. Actually, that was Smith. 3-pointer off. It's marked no good. 2 Dragons fight for it. Foul called underneath. Oh, it's going to work on the Blue Dragons' Bandu.
His first.
And bounding will be the Colby Trojans' left side baseline. You know, for years, Rusty, we were way up high on the arena. We missed all these conversations down here. You know that? And they're interesting ones. With coaching staff and officials. The spin, Colby, shot up missing, rebound, cleared by Colby, and then traveled.
Well, Chris Hill makes the call. He missed the travel. The first time was the travel. The second time, I'm not sure it was. But at any rate, they got it right.
I think Chris was thinking maybe that was a travel call. Okay, that was close enough. I'm going to call this one. Feed down low underneath. Rojas crosses under, all the way under. Puts up a wild shot and draws a foul. Should be a shooting foul. And the foul's going to go against Emmanuel. He'll pick up the
There's
personal.
a whole batch of bodies underneath the basket. And all of a sudden, this arm reaches out from behind all of those bodies and throws up a wild backhand shot. As a result, Rojas gets 2 free throws.
Rojas free throw toss off. It's marked no good. That's a rare miss for Rojas. Come on, James. This one. Points for Rojas in the contest. Those all in the first half of play. Free throw toss is up and good. 65-39, Blue Dragons. Shot up, missing. Tyler Cotton goes high to get the rebound. Whitfield dribble drives in traffic, back outside, and reverse it over to Salnuhu. Here's Bandu, thought about it, pulls it back, regroups a little bit, over to Salnuhu. Oh, he thought about it too. Tyler Cotton with the basketball. Bounce pass comes to Whitfield. He'll shoot the 3 and hit it. 3-pointer by Whitfield from the corner right. Well, we had 3 of them think about it, and finally Whitfield pulled the trigger. Drew Young. Corner on the outside. Smith has it. Elbow extended on that left wing. Rolls off the ball screen. Give and go underneath. Shot blocked by the Blue Dragons. Salnuhu with the block. He'll bring it on the dribble. Give it off to Tyler Cotton with 12:40 to go. Cotton will bring it into the forecourt. Whitfield, left side. Here's Bandu. He'll bounce inside to Nuhu. He'll square. 15-footer, not there. Rebound cleared out, and Columbia comes up with it. The Trojans want to run. 3-pointer from the outer perimeter is up and good by Smith.
A 2.
Is a 2? Okay. And a quick timeout's going to be taken. 12:22 to go in the contest. 68-41, Blue Dragons. We'll take a half-minute break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Hutchinson continues to shoot over 50%, 24 of 45. Colby has warmed up a little bit. They're now 34% for the game, but much better than that in the second half. Still a big lead for Hutch.
Rojas on the outside to Hollis. Curtis Hollis back in there. Whitfield with it, left side now to Bandu. Hollis has it right side. Thought about it. Back outside of Whitfield. Now Hollis dribble penetrates. Drives it up and scores it. Boy, I like what I see in a young man. He's starting to really settle in.
Baseline drive from the right
I
side.
think he's figuring out his role. Ball on the left side. It's going to be Smith on the dribble. He'll bring it out. By the way, Seward leading Cali at halftime by 16 points, 38-22. That's being played down a Liberal. Dribble penetration across the top. Ball rejected by Creech out of bounds. They're going to say it's last touched off the Blue Dragons. And possession arrow out, that wouldn't have anything to do with it. So it's going to be Colby basketball with 7 on the shot clock. They'll lob it in. Ball comes into Emmanuel. Three-pointer up and on its way, not there. Touch rim, but the rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Bandu. Bandu kicks it on the outside. Hollis has it. Over to Bandu on the right wing. Back outside to Hollis. They'll reverse it back between the circles. Bandu. Dragons lead it 70-41. Right side, wraparound bounce pass down to Rojas. And offensive foul. Rojas bangs into him, sees the player, flop, hits the floor.
Well, and Rojas turned and the player was right there.
Boom, boom.
To be fair, James never saw him. It's a good call.
That'll be James's third. I guess you could say, well, that's a defensive back, and you got to give room to turn. Not in basketball, maybe. With the basketball will be Colby with 11:02 to go. 70-41. Hutchinson, 29-point lead for the Blue Dragons. Here's Dalton. He started the second half fast. Hall on the top. Pass comes back out to Smith. Smith dribble drive. 7 on the shot clock. Smith skips out of his hands. Down low and blocked by the Blue Dragons. Put back by Hall. Good. Right as the buzzer was about to ring for the clock violation, he was able to put it up and in. 8 points for, check that, 8 points for, 8 points for Hall. Ball on the outside, Blue Dragons working around the outer perimeter. Here's Creech, takes the left side of the paint, puts it up, not there, picked up, good.
Rhymes, I think.
I think it was J.J. Rhymes, although J.J.'s not in there, so it was not J.J. Rhymes.
Okay, it wasn't J.J.
I think it was Hollis.
Okay.
I really do. I think Hollis was down the low block, so we'll give it to him. Yep, it says he has 11, so does that click with your numbers?
It does.
At the line, after the foul, Woodlow will step to the line. The foul is going to be called on Hollis. It'll be his first. Free throws up and good by Woodlow. That's his first point of the game, or am I? Yes, I am.
No, you're right. Milton Wardlow the third.
Shoots the second one. Got those two down. Media timeout coming up here at 10:05 to go in this second half of play. Next dead ball whistle will give you a 60-second break. 72-45 Hutchinson. Taylor outside of Hollis. Dragons working hard. Ball on the outside of Bandu. Bandu guarded by Smith. Takes it inside, draws the foul, and Devontae Bandu will
shoot two.
We'll take a break, though. Before that, we'll have a media timeout. Dragons lead at 72-45. We'll be back in 1 minute.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt & Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit
24-point lead by 27 with 9:45 to go in the game. Hutchinson well on its way toward its 9th win of the basketball season in 10 tries. The only blemish on the Hutchinson record, that overtime loss to Cloud up in Concordia.
At the line will be Bandu to shoot free throws.
2 of them.
Coming his way. Devontae Bandu. Had a good game so far with 11 points. Player of the week, free throws up and good by Bandu. First points of the second half.
Amazingly athletic.
J.J. Ryans will check in for Bandu. Free throw toss is up and good. And Bandu with 13 points. J.J. Ryans returns into the lineup. All right, Colby's going to bring the basketball up. Wardlow goes right side. It's Dalton. Dalton across the top. They'll dump it down low underneath. Shot up and good. Nice job on the dump down low.
Basket scored by Eagle.
Ball stolen away. Hall comes up with it. Down the other way. Ball knocked away. Foul's going to be called. It's going to work against the Blue Dragons.
Raekwon Taylor. Dragons' 5th foul of the half won't matter. This will be a shooting foul.
At the line will be Hall to shoot free throws. 9:23 to go in the half. The Dragons just kind of walking through it right now. Free throw toss is up and good. Hall will shoot a second one. 74-47 Blue Dragons.
The crowd singing Christmas carols.
Yeah, now that's the band over there giving them a hard time. It will be that time of the year before too long. The ball sails out of bounds just off the knee of Whitfield. Blue Dragons really kind of playing a little sloppy right now.
13 turnovers. 5 this half.
Down we go the other way to drive in. Traffic. Shot won't go. Taylor with the rebound off the miss by Wardlow. And Hutchinson will bring it up. Dribble drive. Bandu. Check that as Taylor. Ball knocked away. Creech gets to it. Nice job by Creech. He'll drive in. Dumps it off on the right side. The drive by Taylor's good.
No two-hand flush.
Tell you what I like about that. Creech could have forced it inside. He decided to dump it away. Good job by Creech to dump it off. Taylor with the basket. His 5th point of the night. Left side Hall. Dribble penetrates underneath the hands of the way. Wrap around in and out of the hands of Eagle. Blue Dragons come up with it. Whitfield. Over to Hollis. Back to Whitfield. J.J. Ryans on that far left side. He'll set up down the low post. Here's Hollis. Drops it down, trying to get it to Ryans, and a bad pass by Hollis goes out of bounds. 8:16 to go. Dragons in full control, 76-47. Hutchinson will travel to Garden City on Saturday night. Let's go play basketball, take on the Bronkbusters.
Those games are 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock.
6 and 8. Once more, you will not have to crawl up those crazy stairways that they have there. Here's Dalton from outside. He'll shoot and miss. Rebound. Blue Dragons. Creech covers up. Bring it out to hand it to underneath the J.J. Rhyme. He has it blocked. Colby's going to bring it up on the dribble. Drive down low. Basket good underneath by Eagle. He scored a couple here in the second half.
We're seeing a better picture of the talent level of Colby here in the second half. Hutchinson built a big lead in the first half. The two teams have played pretty close to even in the second.
76-49. Your halftime was 49-25. Fouls going to go. They got the double dribble call on Ryans. If there was contact on the hip, it'll be Colby basketball.